It's only 10 of these ones, right?
Yeah.
Right. Last round, and I still don't know how many I'm supposed to do.
I can forget all the time.
So, we lost our guests. Where the f did they go?
Nope.
They made a run for it. Oh, there they are. Okay. Whew. All right, welcome back everybody to the Pro Wrestling Workout Series. Today I am honored to be joined by two of Canada's best professional wrestlers right now. Rising tide on the tag team division. We got Travis Williams, Judas Icarus, Sinner Saint?
Yeah.
Saint Sinner?
Yeah.
Which one's
Sinner Saint?
There we go.
We're in the wrong order.
Oh yeah,
There
that's
we
that's
go.
on us.
What are we doing here today for our workouts?
That's a good question.
Shit, I'm just trying to get loose.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm doing a program right now, so I'm like, it's a lot of like kettlebell stuff. It's like full body kettlebell I'm doing a lot of right now, and then I'm also just doing like compound lifts at the end, just to like feel like I get a good pump out of it, and then core stuff, and then usually I just like do a little treadmill at the end for like 15, 20 incline, and then that's usually my day.
Mine's pretty basic. I'm also doing a program, but I'm just doing full body. I do full body, or I'll do like upper body, and then I do legs one day, and then I'll do full body on the next. Or if I do 4 days, I'll do 2 full bodies. But I'm super beat up. My shoulder sucks, my knee sucks. So I kind of just like see what feels best, honestly, and yeah, see what happens.
And this is how to work around Travis's injuries.
Yeah, that's something that I just cannot miss anymore. It's like I have to stretch. Even if it's like I do a run-in or something, and I'm like, I need to stretch or something to tear my hammy running to the ring.
It's really cool that it's just like this guy, and then and then
The 1990?
yeah,
Oh,
and then
God.
pop this guy up
Yeah.
It's so bad.
for like 10. Yeah.
He's gotten it so high, like that's how high I can get mine.
And then you elevate for
Internal
like
rotation.
10.
Yeah.
And then just 10.
Oh, you do the leg rotation, but just nice and slow.
So I like this. I don't know. I like just started doing it, but it feels nice, honestly. Like I feel like it's weird to get like a pump out of this side.
Yeah.
Just historically, that's like the only reason I've ever like canceled a booking, like injury-wise, is because of my hip. So I feel like I've just like been forced to like figure out ways to make it stronger.
You guys wrestle a lot more than I do, but the impact of everything that we do definitely adds up on the body.
Yeah.
And those hips, the hips take the brunt of a lot of it, right?
Yeah. It's like adjusting some things that we would do in the ring too, to like, or just stop doing certain things.
You don't do as crazy of stuff when you're doing like 3 shows in a weekend versus 1.
Right, or just like certain moves where I'm like, that's just gonna take a toll on my body, so, you know, I'm kind of stop doing them where I do them less, yeah.
These guys have bad mobility, but they're showing me up like crazy.
Just like swings to begin. I was doing 1 arm at home because I have a 20, but I feel like I can do 2 arm. I can probably do 2 arm with like this 30. Yeah. Do swings for like 10, just like reverse lunges for like 10 on 1, as in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just switch and then do 10 on the other side. And then gorilla rows, which I still don't feel like super comfortable with. So if like my technique's not good, I'd like you to tell me something. But basically just these guys. Again, just for like 10 apiece. It says horn push-ups. I haven't really been able to, I don't really understand what those are.
I would imagine it would be is just
I think so.
right here, so you can nice and low.
Yeah, I've tried it a couple times to just do that, yeah.
So 10 of everything, basically.
Basically, yeah.
How many rounds of that you do?
4 non-stop, or do you take a break?
I take a break in between, yeah.
So when you're there, right now, your hips are a little low when you're doing that.
Okay.
So lift your hips up a little bit more, almost like you're doing like a straight leg deadlift in a way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Slight bend at the knees, and then it's just straight up through there. Keep that core nice and tight.
And is it supposed to go inside my knee?
What I like to do is have a little bit of a wider stance, so when I lift up, it's not like banging right into my knee.
Yeah.
So legs nice and wide, and then right here. So it's just right on the inside of the knee, basically. Back down, squeeze that shoulder blade each and every time.
Okay.
Trying to maintain that kind of deadlifty position.
Okay, cool. Anything on the swings too?
You kind of want to let the kettlebell do the movement for you in a way, and then you're just kind of snapping through the hips here. So holding here, you'll let it kind of come back, and as it swings, you drive your hips up. So then it's more like a pendulum.
Yeah.
It's not just straight up and down, right?
Okay.
You should get a little bit more of that through the glutes, hamstrings.
Okay, cool.
Posterior chains.
Yeah.
I already forget all the things, I'll just watch it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm kind of thinking too. Go ahead, man. So right now you're kind of turning it into like a front raise.
Okay.
You want to use your hips just a little bit more.
Pop.
So kind of pop them back, almost like you're doing that deadlift motion, right? Get a little bit of a stretch there. Then pop the hips forward.
Yeah.
That's really what it gets it up there. And then let it just drop back down.
Oh no, don't even
You don't have to control it on this one.
Really? Okay.
Try not to bend the knees as much. There you go. There it is. Perfect.
Oh, I see. I think that's, yeah. When you said don't bend the knees, it felt way easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And where'd you get the inspiration for this workout?
Alex Shelley. So,
Oh yeah.
he's done we've done a couple different things, like as far as like power-based stuff as well. So just like really low reps, but really trying to like move it really fast.
Very explosive.
So yeah, so this one's a bit more like functional. I'm trying to just like work on a lot of parts of the body that usually I don't hit, because before I was just like, you know,
Throw workouts?
just pushing pushing stuff, you know. So
Something recently that I've learned with working, I'm working with Sebastian Wolf. That's who's doing my program. He's awesome. And something recently that I just found out is just like going to full extension on a lot of things that I wasn't really doing before. Like pull-ups, you know, I think I would stop counting myself here. But he's like really, and I've had like issues with my shoulder and stuff, so I've been kind of scared. Like even like dead hangs, I've been kind of nervous about just doing dead hangs and stuff. But yeah, like doing full extension on pull-ups, or like rows. He had me doing like rows and I was going full, you know.
Yeah.
And that, yeah, if it like the next day, dude, my core and just way more activated. And it felt so much better.
All the muscles you didn't know you had muscles in?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but no, it's cool to do this stuff because I think I used to do a lot of HIIT workouts, and that'd be my primary source of like cardio.
Yeah.
And over time, I switched because it just was too much wear and tear on my body.
That's why it's so good to have like phases to a program, like explosiveness, functional.
yeah.
Even row splits have their place in everything,
sure,
right?
absolutely,
Like it's
yeah.
all working together in the end, right?
Absolutely.
Keep doing one too many.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to count.
How wide are you going? Because I noticed
I feel like maybe I'm going too close here.
this feels like pretty, almost too easy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the big thing I would say is just, focus on that depth. If you want to make it harder,
Yeah.
spend a little bit more time in the bottom,
Okay.
then press straight through.
Yeah.
I can make it a little bit more intense without having to like do super wide ones.
Yeah.
So when you're in that stretch position and then push out, you're gonna get more out of it. So it's the same thing that like Wolf has you doing, right? With like the full range of motion. You get that full stretch, muscles under more tension. So then when you press through or pull through,
Yeah.
you end up working a lot more through that plane of motion. Can help out with mobility too, which is cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
How many? 4 of these?
Yeah. 4 rounds I usually do.
Just wanted to confirm, in case you only want to do 3, you know? All right, time to tag in, Nick. Last round, yours. Like, what got you interested in starting this wild journey?
This crazy journey. Pretty basic answer. I always loved wrestling, dude, as a kid and stuff. And then when it came time to it in like high school, and they're like, "What do you want to do with your life?" I honestly was like, I want to be an independent wrestler, because it was independent wrestling that really like made me want to do it.
Yeah?
First, yeah, 100%.
What was the difference from like what you saw on TV versus independent for you?
I never went to a lot of independent shows.
Okay.
But it was just like, maybe there was a difference in the wrestling, I would say, maybe a little bit. I'm not trying to shit on anybody else, but I think Ring of Honor too, like,
Okay.
because I was a big CM Punk fan, and then I found Ring of Honor, and then I found all these other independents, and then through that, it kind of like opened up this whole new world that felt a little more, maybe like raw is the right word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A little more real.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, I don't know. I always, obviously WWE's like what started the, you know, the fire.
Yeah.
But finding things like Ring of Honor and PWG was a big one
Yeah.
for me. That was like
Crazy one.
that was like my goal, dude. Honestly, was
Yeah.
to do PWG, and like the fact that it doesn't exist right now is just such a bummer.
Yeah, for sure.
Such a bummer.
Absolutely.
That's where like I really wanted to like. That's where my heart fell in love with wrestling, was through independent wrestling, and then when it was like grade 12, I'm like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to become an independent wrestler. And I like told the lady that too. And she was like, what do you want to do? And then she was honestly the coolest. Like, shout out to this woman, I don't know her name, but she was like, let's look. And we looked online and we like found training schools. And Lance's obviously was an option and stuff. And I found like Lionsgate Dojo, which was called something else at the time. And yeah, that's how it happened.
The rest is history.
That's how it happened.
When did you start anyways?
18.
18?
As soon as I turned, yeah, it was like November I turned 18, and in December I started training.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I started, well, kind of 17. I was like training at 17, but then I got my first match 18 also.
Okay.
Yeah, it was also just kind of like a childhood love, and then kind of fell out of love with it for a while, and then got back in at like the end of high school. Me and my friends did like some backyard stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out my boys, my trampoline boys. My friends, I was like working at Tim Hortons. I couldn't go to, was out like a poster for a independent show. That was like a 365 show, but it was PWA back then. And Eddie Osborne was running it. And then my friends went to the show. And he was like, hey, I'm running a training school like half an hour away from you guys. If you guys like, we're open in like a month, if you guys want to come check it out. Went and checked it out and haven't stopped since. So that was like 2016, I think. 10 years next May, I think. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Time flies.
I'm at 9 right now.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's crazy. It's only 10 of these, right?
Yeah.
All right. Last round, and I still don't know how many I'm supposed to do.
I can forget all the time.
I'm just paying attention to you guys.
Yeah.
Too many.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was good.
Those are my
I like that
kettlebells.
circuit, man.
Thank you, yeah.
I think I finally got to do it. We've been talking about it.
Yeah.
You mentioned you fell out of wrestling for a little bit. What happened to kind of diminish your love for?
Yeah, I think it's honestly like it's like a general place of being kind of thing. Like when you begin in high school, you're at like the bottom of the totem pole, and you.
It's not the cool thing
Yeah,
anymore.
it's not the cool thing, so you don't want to like dive into it as much and tell everybody about it. Even though my friends were always liked it and they always thought it was cool, but
They didn't see it the same way you did.
exactly. We kind of hit it too, and also your like interests kind of changed, and then I leaned more into hockey and stuff too, and then.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'd say it took like a 3-4 year break honestly between like maybe like grade 7 to like grade 9 or 10 maybe, and then just boosted right back up into it. So, but when we got back into it, it was awesome. Like we did
Just full bore back.
Dude, we did trampoline wrestling for like 3-4
Trampoline wrestling
years.
was so much fun.
So much fun.
Yeah, if you guys went to some fucking lat pull downs. I've just been doing fucking super light at the start.
Just get the muscles
Just
started.
to get the muscles started and prevent injury stuff, you know?
Of course. So how many reps on this one?
This was just until like I felt comfortable. I did like 20, I think. Yeah. So I've been doing like 12 to 15 on a lot of things.
Yeah.
This one I usually do like 10 to 12. I try and hit 12.
Were you just kind of doing your own thing before? Or?
Yeah, I was just doing my own thing, and I wasn't super happy with my progress and stuff. And then I hit him up, and then dude, the one thing that like honestly was a game changer was he's like, you need to just eat more food.
Yeah.
You know? When I started eating 2000, and immediately I noticed a difference.
Just started putting on some
like,
more muscle mass, and
dude,
feeling better.
Just feeling better in general, yeah. And like the first week, I was like, wow, just by eating more food, which is awesome, you know. Like being on the road too, so we're like lucky enough to be on the road quite a bit now.
Yeah.
And that's also tough because then it's like you go eat out, you know, and then it's hard to track that, or you're like, so you're trying to figure out like what goes where in your 3,000 calories or whatever you have day, you know. So it's nice. We like bring meals most of the time, and we'll like at least have some meals during the day, so we have a general idea. And then let's say we go up to like eat somewhere after a show. Then it's like we have a little bit of room to mess with.
What's kind of the go-to meal for you guys after a show?
Well, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Taco Bell. Yeah. if it's like Seattle or Portland or anywhere driving, it's usually, and it has to be American too. Canadian Taco Bell sucks. Like honestly, it's just like, you know, beef and lettuce, and then like a hard shell taco. So you get like a decent amount of stuff in there, and then it fills you up as well, I feel like. So yeah, as far as like stuff that's open at like 2 a.m., usually Taco Bell is like, yeah, my favorite go-to for sure.
All these cool different places we get to travel to and like experience, we try to find what the thing is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we were just in Pittsburgh, and we had like is it a Reuben? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's their thing, is like Reuben sandwiches. So we like walked 20 minutes to get to this like fancy sandwich place, and it was awesome. So like just kind of like again, having some room, I find, in my calories to enjoy certain foods, you know, that I usually wouldn't eat. But it's like, you know, we're in these like Chicago dog and shit. Like I want to experience this, you know, this food, you know. So
you've had opportunity to get in the ring with some pretty cool people. Who have been some of like your favorite matches that you've had so far?
Oh, yeah, no, we've been super fortunate, man. What's one that a singles match that I really enjoyed last year was like Liam Slater. That was all the way up. Yeah, that was in like Germany. That was a pretty, like, I really enjoyed working him, man. I learned a lot. And that made me want to go down to the UK and like learn from him. Yeah, obviously the Hardys was like insane. That even was a possibility of happening. And I hope it's not the last, dude. Like, oh god, so cool.
I really liked our match against Lyco's gym.
Yes.
That was really fun. I liked our match against Amira and Jaden. That was awesome. All of our matches against C4 are always really fun.
Oh,
too.
Suavecitos?
Yeah, Suavecitos.
Yeah, they're great. They're so much fun.
Yeah, they were just here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the next thing I would do is probably just dumbbell bench.
Cool.
Incline, because flat just is a no-go anymore. Can you do it?
No, I can do it.
You can? Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just, took a lot of work.
Yeah, I was going to say, man. You made it back. You made it back over
Made it back, yeah. So yeah, just watching you guys in the last little bit, it looks like you guys got paired up with some like pretty great veterans to be around.
Absolutely.
You know, like I think I saw Christopher Daniels.
We had Christopher Daniels in Defy, yeah, and then we had Josh
Alexander, and now Eric Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it like that. Pretty nuts. Yeah.
Pillars, dude.
Like that's got to be pretty cool.
It's absolutely so cool, yeah. Yeah, I saw Christopher Daniels like a month ago, and then him still like even remembering us, whereas like a one-off, like he probably wouldn't still remember us, but having like worked with us a little bit, he's like, I'm glad you guys' career is like working out. And I'm like, dude, that's so awesome to just.
And I guess like with that being said, who are some of the guys like early on in your careers that you like really looked up towards?
From the get-go, just like the guys that trained, like Tony Baroni was somebody.
Yeah.
This is like who trained me, and Artemis Spencer and Nicole, obviously.
Yeah.
But like Tony really helped me, just kind of like with the idea of a match structure and like telling a story, I guess you could say, or like, yeah, he was someone that really like kind of shaped that for me. That was someone that I really look up to. Obviously, working with guys like CD and like EY and Josh has been super helpful and like informative, and yeah.
Mine's a lot of the same people, like Artie and Nicole, obviously, as well as like Eddie, definitely. Eddie, like wrestling wise, and also just like carrying himself, how he carried himself for being a pro in freaking professional wrestling.
To this day.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's like our favorite promoter by far.
Oh yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. No offense to everyone else.
yeah, seriously, but
yeah,
he's just awesome. He's a man.
He's the man, dude. Dude, that's my dream match, man. Kyle O'Reilly. I know yours too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking up to also like Kyle O'Reilly as well. Kushida. Suzuki, who I got to face, which is like so cool. Yeah, that was one of those ones where I like did it, and I was like, maybe this is like the plateau. Not in like I was like down on myself or anything, but I was just like, this is the coolest thing I could have thought about in like a year before. You know what I mean? And then you still keep going to like different things. You're like, okay, this is like the coolest thing I've done now. You know what I mean? But yeah, exactly. But it was like get to that point, and it was just like that felt like maybe it was it. You know what I mean?
That's kind of the nice part, right? It's like, well, my career could end here, and I did some pretty cool stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then the next thing happens.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like, well, here we are now.
Exactly.
Didn't see this coming,
but for sure, all the time, dude.
Sometimes I have to remind myself, like 8-year-old me would be psyched just to know that this was a reality.
Yeah,
That's a big part of it, man. That's a big part of it.
Yeah. Like getting signed, being with TNA, working the Hardys, just working TNA, being involved at all with TNA, just like phenomenal.
I guess like what was that experience like for you guys, like getting that call and getting the opportunity to come in for them and do everything that you guys have done so far?
You get lost in the thing of wrestling where it's like, I want to do this next, and I want to do this next, and like, but yeah, you're right, you have to sit back and be like, dude, 8-year-old me would be so stoked.
Yeah.
Like, and like wrestling like the Hardys was like, I was in my head a lot, like, oh, I could have been like better in this way, could have been better in this way, or like I could have improved this. But then like just sitting back and being like, dude, that's insane. You know what I mean? That we got to do that on TNA.
Yeah.
It's so cool. But yeah, you're 100% right, man. You gotta look back and be like, it's really cool. But yeah, working with TNA has been awesome. It's been a great opportunity. And obviously we have like more goals and more aspirations for the future.
Yeah.
For, like stuff to do, more matches to have. Tag teams, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. I don't know if we can say it. The Young Bucks.
Oh yeah.
The Young Bucks, dude. Owens and Same Thing.
That's crazy.
I'm just thinking of like PWG guys.
Yeah, I mean the Briscoes was probably
Yeah.
my goal, honestly, when we started tagging.
Yeah.
I'd say Briscoes was like right up there.
Real quick, to get done, I'm gonna do some curls because I didn't
Yeah.
do curls this week.
A nice little pump.
I've been doing these ones, just reverse.
Oh, reverse.
They feel so good, but I don't know why.
Oh, these feel weird. I haven't done these forever.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like for some reason, it really, I get the best pump on these ones.
What's on your workout playlist these days?
Great question. Do you know who Bones is? Bones. He's like he's a rapper.
Yeah.
He's like underground. He's fucking got millions of listeners. Do you know who Bones is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. I feel like we talked about Bones.
I'm like 90% sure as soon as you said that, I was like, yo, I'm like, same guy, right?
Yeah. I have a playlist called Angsty, and it's just like punk music or music that I wouldn't play if I was chilling. You know what I mean? I'm really trying to expand that list. What are some Swimmers? You know Swimmers? Neck Deep's a classic. Oh, dude, Fiddlar. You fuck with the Front Bottoms? Yeah, Front Bottoms. Yeah, any of these?
I don't know any of these bands, so
Yeah,
it's
they're all
all
like
new to me.
angsty teenager punk bands. So I don't blame you.
Dance music, honestly, Fred again, honestly, because it feels like it's just like so
Nice.
bumping. Yeah.
Yeah.
So fast too. And it feels like it just hits so many different moments too, whereas it's like you gotta wait for the chorus for some of them, but then like Fred again is just so fucking going the whole time.
Yeah.
Feels like even in its down moments, you can still kind of like push through it. So yeah, I like Fred again. It's
Sweet.
good. He's awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we should be promoting.
Oh, wow. That'd be cool.
Full Flower Moon Band
Yes.
is like they that's the entrance that we come out to now.
Oh, okay.
Somehow, dude, we were in Winnipeg, and then this guy came up to us. He's like, dude, your song came out too. That's my friend. Like that's my friend's band. He's like, I was in the washroom and I heard him like, oh my god, that's my buddy. And then he got us in contact with her, and we've just
Really?
been talking to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so crazy, man.
Yeah, she like posted our entrance on, or no, it was like after we won the match. She posted that on like her
On Instagram,
or whatever.
yeah.
I was like, so cool.
That's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
and they're an
That's badass.
Australian band, and yeah. So that was like stuff like that is so crazy.
Yeah, it's plug your socials and where do people find you on the World Wide Web.
Sure. X, the Judas Icarus. Instagram, Judas Icarus. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Email judasicarus98@gmail.com.
For booking inquiries.
Yeah.
At Pro T Williams, both. My email's there somewhere. Yeah, man.
My letterbox is.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Now
pump the
that's
letterbox, let's
You got
go.
letterbox?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God,
We gotta, I'm gonna have to grab your
Okay,
guys.
I'm keeping mine secret.
Yeah,
I don't
me
want-
too, honestly.
I don't want people
Oh,
on my
come on.
But if
letterbox.
you find it, I'll let you in. But you gotta find it.
I might block it. Yeah, it's great to be here, man. This was so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, dude.
All right, guys.
ya.
Double knuckles, and we'll
yeah.
chat soon.
Thank you, brother.
Once again, I want to thank Travis and Judas for coming out and joining me on the Pro Wrestling Workout Series. I want to thank all of you for tuning in as well. If you're looking for a workout program that fits best for your life so that you can get swole and get in condition just like your favorite pro wrestlers, make sure that you check out the Everyday Athlete online coaching program in the description of this video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you check out the other videos on this page similar to this one if you're looking for more pro wrestling workout content. The Short Kings?
Yeah.
They suck, dude.
They suck butt.
They're so bad.
Oh, wow.
Dangerous work.
What's up, guys? Travis beat himself.
Great start already.